Shalom, shalom. It's your brother from the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Dash. I also want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And peace and safety to the elect, men, women, and children scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Okay, if you look on the left side of the screen, you see where it says it's a newspaper that's calling for the return of the Ku Klux Klan infamous night rides. So basically, before I go into the article, I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to show you what these night rides were about. Okay, right here it says, beginning in the late 19th century, Klan members used night rides to terrorize blacks and their white allies with violence, including lynchings and fire bombs. So basically, this Edomite right here, this devil, he wants to bring that back. And his reason for doing that, by the way, this devil name is Goodlow Sutton. He's an editor and a publisher of the Democrat Reporter, which I think is a newspaper in a small town in Alabama. So right here it says, time for the Ku Klux Klan to night ride again, begins the editorial written by Goodlow Sutton. Democrats and the Republican Party and Democrats are plotting to raise taxes in Alabama. So basically this devil want to start these riots again and these lynchings and bombings because of taxes, which is basically they're blaming the Democrats for raising taxes, but when it's clearly the Republicans doing it, because you have a Republican president in office that's writing these bills and pushing these tax bills. So they want to blame the Democrats and bring the Ku Klux Klan into it to do lynchings and bombings and basically terrorize the you Israelites. I'm going to continue reading. It says, Sutton confirmed to CNN that he wrote the editorial but declined to provide any additional information. He told Montgomery Advertiser he urged the white supremacist group to clean out D.C. via lynchings. We'll get the hemp ropes out, loom them over a tall limb, and hang all of them, Sutton told the newspaper. Hey man, that's those are the words. Those are the words straight out of Esau's mouth. Hey, this guy is clearly just a straight up devil, and it really don't have nothing to do with taxes. He want to ride on Jake because it's Jake. It ain't got nothing to do with Democrat, Republican, taxes, laws, none of that. He want to ride on Jake just because you Jakes, just because y'all the 12 tribes of Israel. And let me get a quick precept real quick. I'm gonna go to Ezekiel chapter 35, and I'm gonna start at 2. And it says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, who is Esau, Edom, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus said Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay the cities, thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know I am Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So Esau has had this hatred towards you Israelites since day one, and it would never end. This what they call racism, which is this perpetual hatred coming from Esau, it'll never end. This is his kingdom right now, and he hate you niggas guts, and it's been like that. Esau actually searched out where the Israelites were over here in what they call the Americas. Came over here, killed damn near all the Native Americans and a lot of southern tribes. Then went over and took the southern tribes in captivity. So this Esau is focused on Israel. His main focus is Israel, taking out Israel. I mean, he hate everybody else. He even hate himself. But his main focus is Israel, especially in the end times, in the latter days. But let's get some more of this article real quick. I'm gonna continue to read. He stressed that he wasn't calling for the hangings of all Americans, just socialist communists. Seems like the Klan would be welcome to raid the gated communities up there, Sutton wrote in the editorial. Beginning in the 19th century, Klan members used night raids to terrorize blacks and their white allies with violence, including lynchings and fire bombings. Okay, I read that earlier. But yeah, that's what he's calling for in this newspaper article. Let's see if we can get part of the what the newspaper said up here. They got it kind of folded and like took a little shot of it where you can't really read all of it. But it reads, if you look at on the left side of the screen at the photo of the paper, starting up at the top on the right side of the paper, it says, sometimes they had to kill one or two of them. But so what? Man, Esau is a straight up devil. Esau is a straight up devil. And he being more of a devil because he know that this is end. He know that this is the end, and he just gonna show his ass. He gonna rip and hey, he gonna let me get a quick precept. Yeah, but he's gonna show his ass in these last days because he see his kingdom falling. But I'm gonna get Jeremiah 49. This is Jeremiah 49 and verse 10. And it says, But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. So, Esau is made bare, and all his everything that he covered up, you know, all his lies and all of that he trying to cover up, all that is coming to the light now. All that stuff is coming to the light, and he's putting it out there. But the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is putting the spirit on him to do that. But but the main thing that Esau is gearing up for and pushing right now is this race war. And that race war is going to result into martial law. And martial law is going to result into a whole bunch of other stuff. You're going to have the chip being pushed at the same time, which is the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. And you're going to also have, World War III popping off. This is it. This is the end. But let me get we're gonna go into that in the book of Second Ezra 15, and I'm gonna start at 14, and it says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand." And the modern day sword is the gun, and the word sword basically is referred to as weapon. So with swords in their hands, they talking about guns. So you gonna have different groups of people shooting at each other. And I'm gonna continue to read. It says, For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their powers. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. So that's going to be the martial law when they lock down the cities. And like I read in 15, that's going to be the race war. So that race war is going to bring about martial law, and that's what's coming. And you read in this article, this is what Esau is getting ready for. This is what he's pushing. He's actually tearing himself down. He's tearing himself down. He know that it's the end. I think it's in Revelations. The devil shall come down on you with great wrath, because he know that he has but a short time. Roughly paraphrasing, but hey, he know that this is his end. So the only way you gonna get saved, and I mean I'm talking about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The only way you gonna get saved from Esau's wickedness and destruction in these last days is through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I hope you brothers was edified, and you sisters that's listening and watching the videos. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, by Hashem Rakak with Dash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone. Peace and safety to the elect, men, women, and children. Shalom.